It's a real pleasure to speak to you this afternoon in such a sort of Roman amphitheater setup. And, well, one reason, of course, because I am Italian, but also because it makes me feel very at ease. I know that today, in this setup, it will not happen what happened a few years ago when I was speaking in a room that was flat. And I was testing the microphone, so I asked, "Can you hear me well in the audience?" And one guy from the back said, "Yes, we can hear you very well, but could you please stand up?" Yeah, that was happened. So that was, I hope it will not happen this afternoon. And it's also a great pleasure for me to stay here and speak together with other very prestigious speakers about very important subject. Though when I got the briefing for this event and I read that, well, I cannot use this stage to make my point about politics or to make my point about religion or the corporate environment. Then I said, what am I going to talk about? Yeah. And then I had a great idea. Yeah, I said, well, I'll go there and I'll start complaining about all these changes that are happening in the world today. Yes, I want to complain. I mean, talk about the economic crisis. Let's complain about the economic crisis. I want to complain what's happening in my neighborhood. Unbelievable. Let's complain about the neighborhood. And there is another subject. Let's complain about the weather in Sweden. Amazing. But you know what? I think I would be able to complain about the weather even in Italy. It's too hot and dry, believe me. Get away from Italy. Get away from Italy. But what a waste of time. What a waste of time. I've been wasting my life so far in this complaint club. And today, I want to start here with you a universal movement so that we all abandon the complaint club, asking all the academics in the world to introduce the one single subject that, according to me, is missing in the academic curricula. And that is compassion. And let me explain why. I think I've been wasting my life so far in the complaint club. Because while I was abandoning myself to the pleasure of complaining, I did not realize that I was the one generating the toxic atmosphere that then I was breathing again. I've been wasting my life so far in the complaint club because while all the world is changing around me, I missed to understand the most important change that I had to start in order to get the most out of my life. I've been wasting my life so far in the complaint club because I didn't understand that the only way to happiness is to cultivate a mind of understanding. And the mind of understanding is a mind driven by compassion. A mind driven by compassion is a mind who is able to look beyond the walls. The walls of prejudice, the world of assumption, the walls of judgment of all the things that we don't like. And why we don't like that? Because we refuse to understand. A mind driven by compassion can achieve this result for us. Families, private and public education system, corporation, give so much importance to many academic subjects that have a tremendous value, but could have a much bigger value if we would educate our mind to that capability of interacting with each other as a human being at a completely different level. Corporation, 20 years of work in very complex corporation, have been proving me that when we look to hire best talent, we look at leadership, we look at academic curriculum, but we probably don't give enough importance to this capability to interrelate with each other in a way that really gives value to our human relationship. That's why I stopped being so excited because for the next release of the iPhone or for the online shopping trend or for whatever. And don't get me wrong, I love technology, but what can we do with that? So let me explain why I think that we should introduce compassion as an academic subject in schools. What kind of value, what kind of change is going to bring in our life, and what benefit we can get out of it. We should introduce compassion as a subject in school because it is the most difficult change that we can go through as human beings. It's much more difficult than losing 20 kilos, than stop smoking, than running the Ironman. It's much more difficult than that. We should teach compassion in school because it's about understanding how we are as human beings, understand how our mind works, understand how our weaknesses. And it's about learning techniques. It's about understanding discipline of changing habits that we have to introduce in our life. And where are the personal trainer of compassion out there? Where are? We should learn about compassion because it's about focusing on every single human interaction we have and then make a choice if we want to behave in the old way or if we want to think, speak, feel, act in a different way. That's why it's incredibly difficult and we need help. It's difficult, but it's worth it. And what value is it going to bring in our life? Well, it's going to bring the value of behaving with dignity and grace when we work under pressure. The great value of increasing the quality of every human relationship, counteracting pettiness, meanness, vulgarity in an intentional way, increasing the integrity of every human relationship, helping each other to increase our self-confidence and our capabilities. This is what we want to achieve. And then, what can be the final result? Well, my friend, I'm sure this is the way to get the passport to leave once and for all the complaint club, which means free our mind from judgment. And when we free our mind from judgment, we start to listen, we start to understand, and then new ideas are born. Problems are solved in a different and collaborative way. New solutions come. Projects can be delivered faster, cheaper, with much bigger result. I've been Googling, and there is one single university in the world that's a class about compassion. It's the Stanford University. But why should be only one? This should be a mandatory subject in every school, in every university, in every college in the world. And this is where I want to mobilize the attention of the academics all around the world. And then, because it's not only about academics, I like to ask something to all of you in the room. Let's do this exercise. You take your phone, please. I'd like you to take your phone. Many people already have the phone because this presentation was so boring and they started to email and Facebook and Twitter. But please, everybody take your phone, please. I want you to show me Show me your phone. Show me. Very good, very good, very good, very good. So you all have the phone. Very good. So now think about, I know tomorrow is Saturday, right? But think about a wake-up call time for tomorrow morning. A wake-up call time. Then take half an hour less. And put that wake-up call time in your phone. Please do that for me. Please do that for me. Let's make meaningful out of this afternoon. Try for once. Trust me. Have you done it? Have you done it? Not yet? Well, depending on the operating system, it can take more or less if you have a Samsung or an iPhone. Okay? So, who is the faster, the Samsung or the iPhone? Yeah? Android? Okay. Have you done it? Very good. And then we do something together now. Tomorrow morning, when you have this wake-up call, you look for a quiet place in your house. You sit comfortably, and you repeat with me this word. So now you follow me. These words are from Mahatma Gandhi, and they sound like this. I offer you love. Repeat with me. I offer you peace. I offer you friendship. Louder. I see your beauty. I hear your needs. I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from the highest source. I salute that source in you. Let's work together in unity and peace. Thank you very much.